1,000 years before the events in The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion and The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like. With no level restrictions and no subscription required, this massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite location or storyline and jump in. From the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Isles. From the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere to Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves. From frozen Skyrim in the north to the endless swamps of Blackmarsh, adventure is everywhere. Are you ready to forge your own legend? Options for creating and personalizing characters in the Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 different character races, with a 10th race option available as an add-on. Select from 6 unique classes and customize them to fill exactly the role you want to play. Want to create High Elf Sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a Redguard Dragon Knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn skill points as you adventure across Tamriel to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. As you explore the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. For every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, a bonus skill point to spend on your character. Skill Advisor provides recommendations on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's the freedom presented in the Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave, mysterious forest that intrigues you. Adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends have wildly different levels or belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era. The Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, or the Aldmeri Dominion. Each alliance features a unique and compelling storyline, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level or alliance. Tamriel is a dangerous place. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, you have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Use your skill, special abilities, and a combination of light and heavy attacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. Unleash powerful synergy attacks when fighting as part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use to evade, get around obstacles, or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the Group and Activity Finder and the Friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or other adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online community is extremely welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. Our players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or simply chat about the latest revelation of lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra rewards for tackling group dungeons. Dungeons present some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex battles, and compelling opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and you have a better understanding of the game, the Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat, as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles, where the 3 alliances fight for control of the imperial capital of Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further customize your character. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting writs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elder Scrolls Online provides players with the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing quests, purchased through the Crown Store, or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 20 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing the Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like. It's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.
Bill, welcome to ESO News. Hopefully you guys are having a good drive and a good day. I am so excited about the new chapter that's coming of Gold Road in the game series of Elder Scrolls Online. Hopefully you guys are having a really good day, as there's a lot of things to be talking about. I'm going to get in here into X right now, looking into the 4 set items. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look and we're going to investigate a little bit, because there's some problems going on inside of Xbox. So those of you guys that are looking to log in, you might not be able to log in right now, as we're gearing towards giving you guys a DLC, Clockwork City. It's an awesome thing, a new zone to explore. It's going to be an awesome thing to getting involved with. So going in here into ESO Online here, gonna look into this. This is some amazing stuff when you see the different item sets available. Awesome stuff. So we got that logged in. Are you having a good day? I am. So we have the same things that are coming in. Destroyer is going to be coming in here in a little bit. Hopefully you kids are going to jump up and down, and maybe you're like Destroyer. Have you seen Destroyer before? If you've been following along, you know who Destroyer is. Get ready. Get ready. And behold, Destroyer. 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 Camarel to Moon Biscuit. Destroyer, I can't give you a Moon Biscuit just yet. Destroyer, you gotta get into Xbox. Go Destroyer. Go Destroyer. The next item setup is Balorg. The Balorg Arms Pack. If you have the werewolf inside you, you might enjoy getting Balorg. Balorg is kind of like a fuzzy wolfman. Maybe you're a fuzzy wolfman. I don't know. But what I do know is Balorg's kind of cute. You know you like Balorg. Hey, tonight's game is gonna be Forks versus Port Angeles. Now, Balorg, get in there. Get in there and you get some Moon Biscuits. Balorg. Balorg. The next one's up is the Anointment item set. Mad God is calling for you. Get butterflies. Butterflies. Get anointed. Yeah, you get anointed with butterflies. Are you crazy? Well, you might want to get the anointment. Or you might want to get the last item. It's so suspenseful. I know. It's so suspenseful. You and your girlfriend will be so excited. So excited. So excited you won't even be thinking about dragons anymore. I like the music. Blossom Bloom. Blossom Bloom. So I'm going to leave this on the screen, and I'm going to go off the screen. Leave this in here to materialize a little bit. We're going to get into the issue with Xbox here shortly. Hopefully, you guys are understanding what's going on further with the Xbox issue that's going on. You guys might be thinking of how the heck do we investigate into the login problems? Well, power your dreams now with a dynamic theme. Learn how to change your Xbox background. Very interesting. All with Xbox. So I'm going to go off the screen and leave this on for a little bit. This will teach you guys a lot. If you guys are in X right now, this is where you want to go in to get some support for Xbox. If you are having problems logging into your game here today, this is the place that has been presented from ESO Online for you guys to learn about the problem that's happening. Well, you guys are having a good day. I'll be right back. Hopefully we can get into the game today. This is going to be some sweet stuff. I want to show a lot of stuff. I'm going to get into the mapping system in the ESO app. Basically, like, I'm the only one I know that has the app. So get a look at the Elder Scrolls fish, the big Elder Scrolls fish. Oh yeah, are you ready to see the Elder Scrolls fish in large form? So stay tuned to find out. I am hoping you are enjoying your day. I get in here before we look into the login issue of for the game in ESO Online and Xbox. Start out here in the ESO app. This is a really fun thing to getting involved with and watching. It's a really good thing. This is the large Elder Scrolls fish, otherwise is known as the currently the Xbox Scroll fish, Elder Scrolls Xbox fish. There's some sort of problem going on Xbox. I'm not for sure exactly what's going on. What I'm going to explain here is how do you go into your game? How do you how do you go into the game? Like, do you go through like a way shrine? Have you bought a house inside of some of the different places? With the Zeal of Zenithar event that has expired here just yesterday, I think some said it was closed at 3 a.m. Some said it would be closed at 5 a.m. Nobody really knew the exact time, as the information just kind of went away in from ESO Online. So what we have is we just have speculation and just communicate inside of the game for Xbox. So you guys are looking on getting over into a place and actually us showing a connection. This is a direct connection in the map in ESO Online. So this is a really fun thing, like seeing the lights. I would love to see the lights on the inside of the internet wires of the ESO Online um, map here. I've never seen it personally. I can just imagine like what this would look like on the inside. Like on a board, you see the way shrines right here of these little picture icons that you see in here. Look what happens when I do this. This goes back over to where there's just nothing in here. This is what's happening inside of Steam. So this will be kind of a reflection for Xbox of what's going on. Hopefully I can communicate the proper channel to channel the issue that we're having inside of ESO Online to where we can get that fixed. Over in Steam, the mapping system, you can't like click on the like to fast travel. So what I'm talking about with the going over into the Alliance War, for example, over in Cyrodiil, there's no way to press the button to fast travel to another location. All you can do is you can just click on a button like inside of a door, and then that switches over to the other side of where you're trying to get, like over if you're in, say you're going to a keep, a castle, or a fort. What happens is what is working is the buttons are working going inside of the places, but fast traveling to different locations, that's currently unavailable in Steam as the launcher has just been launched again. The updates are coming, and we're investigating that. I'm not for sure exactly what's going on, why the full program is not fully functioning. That's the purpose right here of a learning experience on how these things work, and quite possibly learning how the fix will be resolved. That's starts right here, and that's kind of the reason why I have the map for you guys to see. So this isn't widely available. I'm not sure where you can actually get the map, the internal map. However, there are places I'm sure that you can get it. I'm not sure where you can get it. You can't get it on Google Play anymore. I'm assuming the company did that on purpose to put things in line, basically. So what I'm doing here, this is a cute thing, like seeing this like when I'm not live, when this is what you guys would see if you were right here with me right now. So I'm gonna put this on here of the way shrines. Right over here is the place where the event, the Zeal of Zenithar event, was happening over near in Belkarth. And then where do you go to get over to a different place? If you're trying to get to the Alliance War over in Cyrodiil, well, that's kind of hard inside of the, like, you have to go inside of the campaign. Now that's going to be some sweet stuff when I get back into the Steam console. When I look on whether I'm going over into Imperial City or whether I'm going to stay over in the Alliance War, or whether I can fast travel from a way shrine, whether it's the Transitus way shrine or whether it's the world map way shrine that we use to get into different places. What I'm going to explain here as we're having an issue, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get into the game, but I'm going to explain like we're going to be getting into the game. This is some really, really fun stuff. So hopefully you're getting further into the game with me. This is going to be some great stuff, whether you are actually going over to the Belkarth way shrine or over to the Elenher way shrine. This is an important step for those of you guys that are in the game and going to be going into Skyblivion. This is a kind of a reflection of getting further into the game. Going over to the Elenher way shrine, you'll get near the house called Domus Fraticus. That's an important thing for you guys to buy. Before the event came in, there was no real way of getting into the area called Craglorn. This is otherwise known as part of the second DLC in the future release of Skyblivion. So those of you guys that are looking towards getting the Clockwork City DLC, that is the hope to get that in here today. I was able to get it over on Steam. This is a little different mindset. I actually paid for Clockwork City DLC over on Steam, and I clicked on the button on the daily login rewards. Went through. That's a great thing. You might be thinking, well, if that's paid, how is that actually growing ESO Online? Well, there's multiple things that are happening. That's something that we have to learn. And if you haven't bought Clockwork City DLC, that is being given freely. What I'm explaining, when the company actually puts something out for free, there are other places that you're required, you're obligated to pay. That the whole purpose of giving away the Clockwork City DLC is to help our research our timing system. Clockwork City DLC is a perfect example of getting things in time. That's a great thing. Hopefully you guys will be able to get into the game. I'm hoping that you do. I'm praying that I'll be able to log in here shortly and be able to show that Clockwork City is available to actually be produced. That's the important thing. Over on Steam, I have bought the Clockwork City DLC. However, in Xbox, I have not bought the Clockwork City DLC. See how great the company actually is? The company, even though, like, if you haven't bought a DLC, the company is giving you guys the DLC. So pay for something that will, as a substitute payment. It's an important thing for you guys to understand. These things were not available to go into the event before, and there was a lot of people that were hard at work on getting the map available for you guys to go into the event. So it's a good time for you guys to pay for a substitute payment, and please pay in the place that you're supposed to pay in Elder Scrolls. That's the important thing of what I'm talking about, of where are we going to go after the event, since the event is apparently finished. This is going to be a great thing for next year when the Zeal of Zenithar event does take place again in Sun's Height. In Sun's Height or mid-year? I think June is mid-year, and then now we're in Sun's Height. So this is a really fun thing to think about in Tamrielic. Or when you're thinking about, well, what month is it in Elder Scrolls? It's Sun's Height. However, with Zeal of Zenithar, what month does Zeal of Zenithar happen? This is a great thing to remember. It's in the month of June. What's the month of June in Elder Scrolls? Is it mid-year or is it Rain's Hand? I kind of think it's Rain's Hand, but is it mid-year? We just started the third quarter in Elder Scrolls. You understand how that works? After June hits, then the next quarter happens, which we have just begun the third quarter in Elder Scrolls. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your drive, and what I'm talking about here, getting over to the Alliance War, for example, in Cyrodiil. Some people just want to stay in Cyrodiil, and that's fine. If you're looking to go getting back into your area that you're going, you're stuck in the event, and you're looking how you can get back over to whatever area you're trying to get to. Say you're in Greymore, for example. You want to go back over to Greymore, but you can't, because you can't use the Way Shrine to get over to Western Skyrim. That's the whole point of this, of understanding the point of actually paying for something in the past. You want to make sure that you pay for something in the past so the current can actually have a backing. Hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying with Domus Fraticus. If you haven't paid for Domus Fraticus just yet, make sure you pay for Domus Fraticus, because that's now coming out. That's how you can get in to the second DLC. Do you understand what I'm saying? The event was a given, like got you guys in, and now it's time to go and pay for a substitute payment, like Domus Fraticus. That's an obvious to those of us, and hopefully those of you that have not understood are starting to understand the importance of having light and being able to go into a place that you're regularly going into. I'm sure there's some of you that have actually went over into the event, but you're still stuck in the event over in Belcarth. Like, I'm not in the event no more, but I'm stuck in Belcarth. So you're kind of stuck in the area of Craiglorn. Like, what do I do in the second DLC? Well, you want to make sure you pay for a substitute payment so you can get out of Craiglorn if you want to get out of Craiglorn. Now, what I'm talking about with the map here inside of Steam, the ESO map, it's not available to move to the different places to see the different way shrines. Like, as you see the map move here, we need the mapping system to be able to move inside of ESO Online in Steam in order for the fast travel to actually become available, to where you go to way shrines such as Skyreach in Craiglorn. So what I'm talking about, getting the movement working, that's going to involve not too much. Isn't this a cute fish? This is such a cute fish. You might have thought it was a buffalo, but it looks like a fish to me now. The fish has eyes. And now I don't know much about what I'm talking about. Hope you guys are enjoying what I'm talking about and understanding a little bit more about what I'm talking about with the mapping system of where some of us are not able to move over to where we get to a place like Dragonstar Race Shrine. So I'm going to go over here into the Cyrodiil map. I'm going to show you kind of what I'm talking about. You want to get involved with the place that you're in the game, whether you're in Craglorn or whether you're going back into a specific area in your new adventure in the new chapter of Gold Road. This is the perfect example of we need the maps to work to where we get to a place that we're trying to get back to. Currently, that's not working over in Steam, and I'm not sure exactly what the login issue is in Xbox. And so what I'm going to explain a little bit further how we get over to Cyrodiil. Where's Cyrodiil? There's Cyrodiil. See what I'm saying? Like right over here, if you this is the exact map of Cyrodiil inside your game. Say over inside of Steam, you want to go to a way shrine, for example. Well, how do you know where the way shrine is? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the way shrine links up. And if you're looking for where a way shrine is, you want to go to a place in the game. If you're zoomed in here, I'll show you kind of a little smaller part of what I'm talking about. I'm going to scope this, and what I'm talking about here in the game. Say you're in the game here right now in the Alliance War, and you're trying to move your mouse pointer over to the place you're trying to get. Well, in some places, like some consoles, that's not available. And so what I'm talking about is we need to get the consoles working more solidly. That's an important thing. I'm in the Daggerfall Covenant, and so what you might be laughing off this. You probably will be laughing off this. I got the shaft. I got the Serpent Stone, and I got the Thief Stone. Yeah. You're like, I'm not a thief. I'm not a serpent. But I do got the Serpent Stone that I got to take care of. Not only that, I got to take care of the Thief Stone. And you're like, what kind of other stone you got to take care of, buddy? Well, there's a lot of different stones that they got to be taken care of. Kind of like a marriage ring, a related thing. Like, hey, this is a marriage ring. Put on those talons on your finger. Get the serpent. Get the Serpent Stone. Get the Serpent Stone. Oh, yeah. If you're in Daggerfall Covenant, yeah, gotta learn where the Serpent Stone is. So where is the Serpent Stone? So you remember where Lipsan is, right? This is some great stuff, and you'll be learning a little bit more of this, whether you're going from north or south High Rock Gate, going into finding where the Serpent Stone is. Santarn, I think, is about like right here. You get into the game, you might be thinking, whoa, I'm learning the road a little bit more. Whoa, we're not in Gold Road anymore. Have you found the serpent? Increases stamina recovery by 238. Okay, so I'm gonna take those off. Think about the mapping system though. Like in some places, like some consoles, we just can't move around the map a little bit. Like Hello, hello. I am here. Hello, hello. Is that your armor set? Maybe it is. So I'm going to take a quick break here before trying to get into the game and ESO Online. Take some prayers. Oh, yes, the baby ship. Soon we will land in an ESO. The baby ship. We need the baby ship. We need to learn how to be able to log in. So it looks like this is working. For some odd reason, the Bluetooth was not working. That looks like the issue inside of you guys' controller if you're having issues. Just turn on the important switch. I'm not sure what that switch is, but I got the switch going. So hopefully you guys are understanding. This looks like this is working. Now it's silence with the baby ship. Oh wow, you would think that this was like really easy, but this is not that easy. See here, so no point of giving feedback because we already know there's a problem. Let's see, so that is on. The controller is on. So what am I going to explain? What is happening with our login system? Why are we not able to detect some things? So I'm going to try this for a while. Hopefully this goes through. So I'm going to go off the screen. Hopefully baby ship goes through and get into Tamriel. Oh, I'm not for sure what's going on. Should be launching, but for some odd reason, just not going through. So I'm gonna go back over into X where we can get some more information about what's going on with the system. Um, I'm not for sure exactly what's going on. Almost launches. Baby ship is looking good. And I don't have a screenshot. Okay, so back over here into X about the Xbox. So what do you do when there's problems? Yeah, we're looking at her like, yeah, Xbox looking the same thing. Like, all we have is a repeating picture, guys. That's all we have. Those of you guys in Steam and PlayStation have no idea how important some of these graphics are inside of Xbox or your PlayStation, your Steam, for that matter. So this is a repeating picture, a repeating animation. How is this going to connect us? How is the baby ship going to connect us? Well, we obviously see the color green. This is like this is an offshoot from baby ship. Going in, baby ship pinpointed the location in Tamriel space. We are trying to get into the console. We are trying to get into the console. And so right over here, there's shows here on more of the Xbox support center here with X. Investigation continues into issues impacting users' ability to sign in to Xbox Live and services. Thank you for your patience while our engineers work. Updates here on xbox.com/status. This is some great information and something to look forward to when there are issues that do arise that are currently happening. Hopefully you guys are understanding this is all we have to look at and to study from. Specifically in Xbox, there's not much you can do but study what the sounds and sights are. You think about the picture here. This looks like a speaker right here. We need a transmitter to transmit the sound to where the sound comes out from the console. This is the sight. This is the sound. This is the mechanism that produces both the sound and the sight for you guys to see in your eyes. That's an important thing when we pay for these connections. We expect that they work. Sometimes not everything works. Like currently, how things you just might think like, no, Xbox is no good. I don't want to deal that. I'm just going to go over to PlayStation. Then you find out you're having problems on your PlayStation, and you're like, and Xbox figured out the actual problem, and you're stuck on a PlayStation, and they don't know what they're doing, and then then you're understanding that you need to be connected to those in PlayStation that play on PlayStation. That's how that works. So I'm going to go off the screen here, and hopefully we can get the ESO Online working for you guys. I'm not for sure what's going on. All I can do is communicate what a picture says. So we've got the sights and sounds, and we need the console to work. Come on, baby ship. Come on, baby ship. Get that connection in, baby ship. Okay, I got a good suggestion. Those of you that have been playing ESO online, that have been using other people's accounts, it's time to log off of their account because it's not your own account. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to log off of Microsoft, and I'm going to try to log back in. I'm going to do this live. Where is this? There we go. Okay. So right here, sign out. Says we're having trouble signing you out. You may still be signed into some applications. Close your browser to finish signing out. So I'm going to go back over to X. So I'm going to sign into Microsoft here really quick. And then I'm going to log off. So it says right here, those of you guys that are following along, it says stay signed in so you don't have to sign in again next time. So what I'm going to hit is I'm going to click yes. And then next time what we will do, if this happens again, I'm going to click on the no button. So I'm just clicking on yes. So let's see if this is logged in. There is no now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to Xbox.com and see if this is logged in. Oh yeah, I can see the problem on this. Look what's happening inside of Xbox.com. This is all we're seeing inside. Okay, so this is what I was showing here. This is right here, the icon here, the picture. graphics are not showing up in Xbox.com. So that's quite possibly what the problem is. The picture mechanism's not picking up the like your account if you're trying to log in. I'm gonna look at this really quick. And it says that again. That is really odd. So I'm gonna switch back here to X.com. Not for sure what's going on. That looks very unusual. So I'm going to go off the screen. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, and we'll try to get this fixed. Okay, I'm going to show what I had done. So hopefully, you guys can understand what was done. Um, what I do here is I'm going to go in here and right here. There's some new stuff inside the little toggle screen. That you're going to want to have all of these to where they don't have the little bullet or where there's a notification. What I'm explaining in here is the notifications are right here. Clicking on that should produce to where when you try to launch your game, you'll be able to stay tuned. You'll be able to be tuned in the game, and so just making sure just on the inside whether you have a friend request or you have a unmarked chat, chat that you've been chatting with and with another player. It's all of this um, to where you don't have those things that you're showing up. So yeah, Peter, right here in the like, hopefully you'll join up with me in the game the first time. Okay, we're gonna get in here into what Belcarth looks like right now. We have the daily login rewards book again. It's a lot of information to take in. Hopefully, you guys are prepared, as there's not a whole lot of players in the in Belcarth anymore. See, there's still players that might be stuck in Belcarth. So where do you go if you don't know where to go? You're gonna get to know the area. If you're gonna be stuck in an area, what are you gonna do? You gotta find what you just saw in the ESO app. There's not much that has been discovered. And so what I'm talking about is what you guys will want to do. That those of you that are in Craglorn currently and are stuck in Craglorn, make sure you try to in the future to buy Domus Drasticus. That will help you get out of Craglorn when you need to. It's harder than crap over the Steam to actually the the way shrine, such as Seeker's Archive way shrine, or one of the other way shrines that are available. Getting into Belcarth, it all starts out with buying this Drasticus, and that will get you into Craglorn. Getting you out of Craglorn, this is going to take some study and work for us to get using the way shrines. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show Domus Drasticus. There is a preview, as those of you guys might be going over into the other DLC, Clockwork City, if you're checking in on your daily login rewards and seeing what that's about. What I'm going to show you here is going over to Domus. Okay, so we don't have a whole lot of time here, as there's about a half an hour left. I'm going to go off the screen and I'm going to get over to Domus Drasticus over in Ellen here. You're going to love this. We're going from Belcarth to Ellen here. This is some amazing stuff. Hopefully you guys are getting into the game and learning a lot. Hopefully you get into the game here later on here tonight. Tune in 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully you have a good rest of the day.
What do you want?
I beg your pardon.
All right, just come back here. Just about to end the segment. This is some really good stuff. To where you guys can learn on how to into places and this is almost after this. You're gonna love this. So I'm going to go off of the screen and kind of let you guys peruse the house, and hopefully you'll get the house here coming up here soon. So hopefully you have a good rest of the day.
betrayers approach. We have no time to waste with mortal nonsense. Warriors of Miracle, stand fast against Mora's minions! The Staff of Many Paths was never meant for mortal hands.
We are at a crossroads and must choose our path wisely.
The devastated area is spawning dangerous beasts. Someone needs to answer for all this.